happy pig, James, huh? Are you a happy boy? She is getting belly rubs while laying in the green grass.
Hey everybody, we're going to try a quick video just covering a Sunday morning out here doing chores. Let's do it. Aria and James just started spring break. What do you think about that?
It's awesome.
And what are you going to do today?
My friend Haley's coming.
Our friend Haley's coming over. Woohoo!
Yay!
Baby has a bit of a cold, but she's doing good. She talks a lot now. Hey Ivy. Ivy, can you say hi? She says hi all the time.
Hi, Ivy.
Hi. And then I get out the camera and she doesn't say it. So, where's James? We got to show James too. There's James. James, what's going on these dogs? What are these dogs wearing?
Antennas.
They're wearing antenna looking things. We're training the dogs to the fence. Maple's been off tether for about a week. Lila's been off tether for just a couple days. And we're using chain and some wire, kind of antenna coming up off their back to try to really make sure if they try to go through the fence, they get a good shock. We saw Lila get a really good shock. I was walking her on leash and she casually just tried to walk through the fence in one spot and got a really bad shock, and now she's very leery of it. So hopefully that helped a lot.
Yeah!
Tina, what's going on with these goats?
These goats, we got some babies coming.
Baby's coming very soon.
April 11th is our first due date that we're expecting from Hermione, and she's definitely the biggest one.
Yeah. Let's go look closely at Hermione.
There's
There's a little bit of udder development there on Poppy. So based on udder developments, Snowball in white is the only one that's not pregnant. We've got 3 pregnant girls, 1 not. Hermione is looking the absolute biggest. That's her, dark brown with black and white. She's looking big and round, and her udder is looking really big. Oh, good girl. Look at that. You're ready to feed some babies. I hope she has 2 healthy babies in there.
Maybe even 3.
Maybe 3. So this is the new pen. Just for reference, that field, the goats worked their way across that field as I turned the camera. And then they were in those woods for quite a while back there. And now they're in this little pen that we're standing in. Little triangular pen that's basically just a day's worth of grass and stuff. And I used it as a little training area for the dogs. And then we put up a big square using all of our netting. With all the stress of the dogs, I got out the netting to see if we needed to use that as part of kind of our retraining program. So we'll have that. And I ran a little bit of temporary fence across it just to cut the grass area into 2 pieces. So that's what's going on. They'll move into there later today. The pigs are back over that hill along the back fence line. And the chickens are over here. They've been doing a great job fertilizing this field, and we're going to go move them right now. So I'll have the kids do a little bit of filming while we do that. We're using the last of the boar meat that we had saved as dog food, super nutritious stuff for them. And we did slaughter 1 more pig. She weighed about 100 pounds, and we've eaten some pretty good meat off of it. And then I went and helped a new friend cut up a pig that they had slaughtered, and that pig was closer to a 250-pound pig, and I was really jealous of the cuts of pork they were getting and that kind of stuff. So I think definitely over time, when we finish with our little pigs, we'll try some bigger pigs. I've been fiddling with these collars a lot. I'm happy with them. They'd grab the fence, but they'll also grab everything else. So it's kind of tough figuring out how long do I want them to wear this. Will they end up well trained to fence, and then we can just go back to a normal collar? We'll see. Maybe eventually their next step down in probation will just be a shorter length of chain that's easier to drag around but still slows them down. We'll see. The chickens are going to be moving to this spot so you can see what that grass looks like. They've been in here probably 4 days. You can see that it's really fluffed up and scratched over, and we leave them much longer and they'll really beat it up. So it's definitely time to get them out of there. When we need to move them, I lock that up the night before. And then here's where they were last, and you can see it's already greening up and looking really good. Nice bud, good, sweetheart. You need help with that one? There you go. Gina's taking up fence. They leave behind a bunch of good fertilizer to make this field better. Baby, hang in there. We're almost done. We're almost done. So for this last piece of fence, we'll connect both ends. And then all that stuff laying on the ground, we'll just kind of bow it out to fit. But it works best to connect the last two ends first. There we go. And when we have the chickens closed up like this, they are noisy. Bark, bark, bark. Yeah, James really wants to release the chickens, James. Come on, birds. Whoa. Gandalf. And Bob. That's a piece of pork fat. And big pieces like that, it turns into like a fight to grab it, and then one grabs it and runs away. But it's kind of funny because they're basically cooperating on accident because they tear it apart by fighting with it. Ah, I'm out of here. Still have some tall stuff to mow right here. But the good news is I got a cool mower to show you that I'm going to be using soon. It's back by the house. Alright, we'll go show you guys the pigs real quick. So there's the chickens. We're turning north. You can see our interior permanent fence. And we've got this netting still here from when we were first training them to the new fence. It was an extra barrier. And now that netting will be part of this great big paddock over here. You can see the netting going across. And I'll pick back up right over that hill where the pigs go. Okay, the pigs are just gonna notice me and come running in a second. But we've given them this big wedge-shaped area. It's been interesting to see how are they gonna treat grass. And this spot right in front of us is the most rooting they did in grass. And then a lot of it looks great. So I'm not completely afraid of putting them on grass as long as we don't leave them too long. Hi guys. You can see all this grass is totally fine. They actually pooped a lot over in this part of the grass. And pigs don't really eat where they poop. They're tidy. So, hi. Hi, 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 hi. I'm not feeding you right now, but we will pet you. Arya's petting Santa. Right, don't shove him. Just pet him and he'll flop over for you. Look at him stretching it out. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. That tiny one likes to be pet too.
I think this is a girl.
Oh, Santa, you're a funny pig. Huh. Huh. Raspberry with the big old underbite. Huh, silly girl. There's Big Red looking good. He's starting to let me pet him a little bit, but he's still a little shy. If I get him right on the butt, he likes it. Huh, bud? Oh, that's kind of nice, huh? Oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, that's kind of nice, huh, bud? Oh, what if I pet your belly? What if I pet your belly? There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Bonk. Oh, little squirmy. Little squirmy. Just still over there chilling. Santa's hair has got that like razorback thing going on. He's funny.
I think when he's feeling good, he
Yeah.
raises it up.
So when I throw the pig's feet out, I aim for these blackberry patches. So it really forces them to dig a lot. I'm out of grass seed for now, but throwing grass seed straight on that bare soil would be great. Oh, guys. I think we'll move the pigs today or tomorrow just to make sure we don't work this grass too hard. And then more to mow, that 2-3 foot tall blackberry stuff needs mowing. The animals aren't going to knock that down. Oh, pooping pig. And Santa's still chilling. You gonna hang out with your buddy?
I bet he's trying to fall asleep.
He's making little grunty sounds. I didn't give the pigs this area. This is where the mulching machine hit. And I did end up throwing grass seed out here. I couldn't tell if any grass was gonna sprout on its own, and I figured just get some grass seed out there to help get it started. And there you can see pretty good germination in spots. Where it's dark brown, you see better contrast, but it's out there in the wood chips as well. It's just harder to see. And we'll turn this area nice. So yeah, I just kept the pigs off of it because we wouldn't be able to sprout grass while they're on it. That wouldn't work. They'd be digging that all up. Huh, pigs? Yep. Here's the skid steer I bought. Found it off of Craigslist. It's 2017 Kubota SVL 75-2. It's about 75 horsepower. It's awesome. It's like a little tank. Really love it. It's got the bucket on it right now. We've got a root rake grapple, which is awesome for moving branches and all kinds of stuff. And then I'll go show you that mower back. Here's the mower deck I bought. It's made in Georgia and got shipped here, and I went and picked it up at a shipping terminal in Eugene. So this thing is a beast. It's rated to cut up to an 8-inch tree. So it's called an XC8T, made by the company MTL Attachments. This thing I think is going to be exactly what we need to hit the hardest parts of the property and get it cleaned up. So more to come using this thing. Alright, that's it. Arya's having her fun play date, doing crafts. James did some too and then got paint everywhere. Tina's getting a workout and baby's having a nap. So, oh, and I need a haircut. Alright, that's it. See ya. Where's Ivy? Hi.
There she goes. Yay! Oh.
Hi.
Hi. Oh.
Whoopsies.
Bonk. Get back up. Hurry.
Get that out of here.
Oh,
Oh,
hi.
there's Ivy.
Where's Ivy?
There she is.